Hey, what's up fellow Blender users? This is Blender3danimator with his next tutorial. Today we're going to be working with the Blender game engine. So, I know a lot of you guys out there want to create some awesome games. This is not to create awesome games. Don't close the video yet. This is, this is just the basics of it so you can advance on from here. So, why don't we get started because it is pretty complex. So, delete your default cube, space add mesh plane, size it up, S key 20, and enter. Space add mesh UV sphere, okay. Press the Z key to go into wireframe, front view, and drag it up just so it's above the plane. And now what I want you to do is go up. Now what I want you to do, sorry about that, is you can smooth out your sphere if you'd like, and go to your logic panel. Make sure you have your sphere selected. Go to rigid body. Make sure actor is selected. Leave all default values. Bounds. Sphere. So now if we press P to play, well, P is to go into the game engine, and for my computer it does take a bit of, there we go. You can sort of see the sphere just sitting there, not doing anything. Well, let's make it do something. So add a sensor, a controller, and an actuator. So pretty much this means, if I press this button, it will happen when it will happen, and what will happen. So, go over here and select the keyboard, and press the up arrow key. Go over here and press I can't, let's just attempt at this, I guess, and we'll see which way this takes us. So the up arrow key is taking us, okay, so I need to go negative something for it to go straight on the y-axis. And then there you have it. Your sphere goes on the y-axis. So say you want it to also go backward. Well, we can do that. Add a sensor, controller, and an actuator. Connect the brass balls and the circles. Keyboard, key, down arrow key, and this torque should be positive. Now press P to play your game, and you can go forward, and you can go backward. You have a lot of different choices. So, I always mess this up, so don't make fun of me if I mess this part up. Always going left and right, I always screw up with that. I don't understand why. So, let's just figure this out here. So, keyboard, key, left arrow, torque. Let's try, I guess this. Let's see what it does. Okay, it's just rotating us, so that's not doing anything. So put that back to 0, and let's increase this. Ah, there we go. Now we're doing something. We just need to make that negative. So now we can go left, forward. Whoa, too much torque. Too much torque. Let's make it all a value of 1. So make this 1, negative 1, just so it's nice, simple, non-killing stuff. Let's press P, and it's definitely not a lot more peaceful. You don't have as much control because there's not as much torque, but you can obviously increase those then a little bit, you know. Increase that up a bit. Just not ridiculous, you know, because otherwise it just doesn't come out right. Nothing works. See, look, I'm holding the left arrow and it goes like totally whack. Holding back and there's like nothing. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't understand. I have like a curse. But anyway, that's pretty much it for that part of controlling things in the game engine. So let's start fresh. Control X, erase all. Space, add mesh plane. Size it up, 15, and go to your front view, wireframe, grab your cube on the Z-axis, go to the logic panel, make sure you have your cube selected, rigid body, actor, bounds, box. Press P to just make sure the collisions are set correctly. Perfect. And duplicate your box, drag it on the Z-axis, duplicate it, you know, for some fun here, some nice huge tower thingies if you like. Shift D, Z, Shift D, Z, and let's press P to play. They kind of wobble a bit. They don't fall over though, which is good. So we go to our side view. We can select all these and Shift D, Y, Shift D, Y, Shift D, Y, Shift D, Y. And then if we go back to the front view, we do box select mode. You can just go up like that, and then Shift D, X, Shift D, X. Now we have just a crap load of these things, and press P to play. And yeah, it's gonna lag, but it's kind of worth it. Space, add mesh, cube. Now I'm gonna show you how to launch like like a sphere at this tower. So space, add mesh, add a cube and a UV sphere, and make sure you drag them on axes so they go kind of to the same spot. And make your sphere a rigid body, actor, bounds, sphere, mass, maybe 23, 20, something around there, and press P. Make sure your sphere is inside your cube, but a little less than half is in, so it'll shoot outward at these. Ready? I'll show you. Oh, see, it wasn't out far enough. See that? Now we try it. Now it shoots out, and you see our first tower starting to fall over. Crash, falls over. Nothing else really falls over. We can make it if we increase our mass. I don't know, something like 10,000 maximum, and press P. The sphere is unstoppable. It'll just plow through. It's pretty ridiculous, actually. Another thing you can do is, let's see, duplicate the sphere, or select the sphere and the box, duplicate them and drag them on the same axis, and then you have like two firing mechanisms that both shoot cannonballs, if you want to call them, and just crash, and it'll slowly topple. Let's see which tower falls first. The bottom one. Well, it's kind of our perspective. And then you can increase the mass once again to whatever you like, and you know, it's pretty cool, but you can experiment pretty good with it. So we'll try one more little experiment real quick, because I have about 40 seconds left. So yeah, yeah, that just got pummeled. That's destroyed. You can duplicate a sphere, drag it on the Z-axis, X-axis, and have it like fall on top. Feel like, you know. Oh, I totally missed there. That was bad. Now let's try it. Hopefully it'll hit something this time. And it just destroys it because it's so heavy. That was pretty cool. So there you have it. This is Blender 3D Animator's